Oyoyo, oyoyo, Dauda Lawal.
Oyoyo, oyoyo, Dauda Lawal.
Muna san Dauda Lawal.
Oyoyo, oyoyo, Dauda Lawal.
Kai mu taɓa Dauda Lawal.
Oyoyo, oyoyo, Dauda Lawal.
Ga talakawa nan suna faɗa sai Dauda Lawal.
Oyoyo, oyoyo, Dauda Lawal.
Kai har masu kuɗi suna faɗa sai kai ɗan Lawal.
Oyoyo, oyoyo, Dauda Lawal.
Zamfara is working.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi mana ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi hanya. Tituna kusa. Zamfara is working is a current affairs program designed to showcase happenings within Zamfara state, particularly government activities, policies, and programs under the able and dynamic leadership of His Excellency Governor Dauda Lawal. The program, which shall be coming to you monthly through our vibrant and innovative media platform, Optimal Image Media Limited, is aimed at educating and enlightening residents and indeed the general public about changes going on in the state. The program will be coming in series to highlight the achievements recorded by the governor in different areas. In this second edition of the program, we'll be presenting to you a number of developmental strides made by the Governor Dauda Lawal-led administration within a year in office that cut across various sectors, including agriculture, education, health, infrastructure, human capital, and social welfare, among others. Stay tuned with your best companion, the Optimal Image Media Limited, for a very interesting and educative package. Remember the saying that seeing is believing, so don't miss out.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi mana ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi hanya. Tituna kusa. Dr. Dauda Lawal became the fifth democratically elected governor of Zamfara State on 29th May 2023 with the zeal and determination of taking the state to greater heights.
My government will recognize the role and responsibility of the federal government and will work very closely to enhance our internal security.
His electioneering campaign was anchored on rescue of the state from backwardness and underdevelopment in various sectors of human endeavors.
Za mu ba tsaro mahimmanci yadda kowa zai kwanta lafiya, ya tashi lafiya da ikon Allah.
Immediately after assuming office, Governor Dauda Lawal embarked on execution of capital projects that cut across agriculture, education, health, and infrastructure, among other sectors. As he clocks 1 year in office, Governor Dauda Lawal designed a series of activities to mark his first anniversary, prominent of which is commissioning of laudable projects executed by his administration within a couple of just 12 months in virtually all the 14 local government areas of the state. The governor, among other top government functionaries, and his political associate was in Gumi local government area, where a Tsangaya modern school was commissioned by Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar III.
Every governor must put education at the forefront of his administrative work, because when you are educated, you are equipped to live a good life as a Muslim. We are concerned as Muslims, our children not going to school, and I believe we have to encourage our governors to ensure they build more schools of this type, of this nature, and even this one that has been built, expand it more to take more children off the street into the school, so they are not only being taught, they are also being fed. They are not also being taught and fed, they're also being equipped with knowledge to do something when they do go out of the school. I think it's very important. As the governor, I want to take this opportunity to commend you and all the other governors who have not thought of doing this. Like I said, I've been to Gombe, so I'm waiting for any governor, whatever anybody, I'm ready to go to anywhere to facilitate with the governors and other people of those areas for these projects. We want to encourage you the more, and we want to assure you of our total support and prayer as you lead the Zamfara state and on this part of the world to greater glory. I want to thank all those who are here to support the governor, because you are one big family, or let me say we are one big family, and nobody anywhere will separate us. But we respect one another, we know who we are, and nobody will bring any roadblock or any block of any type to separate us. Education is very important, and I want to commend all of us who put education at the forefront of our activities. Some few days ago, I sent a message to Portugal at the World Summit of Religious Leaders, not only Muslims and Christians, but all religions. I was supposed to be a keynote speaker, but somehow I couldn't make it. So I sent a written speech and somebody read it for me. My theme for that short talk was on education and ignorance. And I remember very well, just so good, I said, all good things come from education, from being educated. And all bad and terrible things come from ignorance. So try to teach and educate our children is our responsibility. And it's also the right of the children to be so educated by the leaders. So this is one other way of coming together to tell the world that, look, we mean business and we are very serious in educating our children. And I'm happy this program is being televised live, so no editing. What I've said it openly to the world. And I want to tell John Momo, maybe to print some of these speeches like he used so many times, and then we spread it to the world for people to know what we are doing. This is a very excellent work, and I want to thank the governor, the deputy governor, all, in fact the commissioner too of education, and all those who have a hand one way or the other in executing this project. And I want to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward all of us who have a hand one way or the other, even those who are outside watching, listening, to grant us Al-Jannah for those without hisab. Excellency, we thank you very much. May Allah guide you aright. May Allah give you long life and strength, and be healthy to lead Zamfara state to its greatest glory.
The Zanga education system was the dominant form of education in this part of the world. It is a system through which religious education and values were transmitted to all those who pass through it. Despite the passage of time and the challenges of modern times, the system has remained resilient and continued to run out a person of integrity who in many instances study further to become Islamic scholars and achievers in other chosen endeavors. Considering the significance of the Zangaya system to our society, policymakers are desirous of framework where Islamic education, which is the focus of the Zangaya system, and Western education can coexist. This aim to give our children knowledge and skills that will help them so that they can fit better into the new scheme. And this will be in Nigeria as well as around the world. Mainstream to the two systems, therefore, is the surest way of bringing more progress to our people and the community. need to do all we can to safeguard the future of our young ones and maximally harness their potential to build a more prosperous state and nation. This is even more critical in these contemporary times when children are exposed to all sorts of hazards, including indoctrination into groups that pose challenges to our communities. The system will therefore mainstream the Arabic schools curricula, integrating them with both Islamic studies as well as Western education. The government has also integrated into the Universal Basic Education Program subjects like English, mathematics, social studies, and vocational education. All these will be taught alongside Islamic education, enhancing the children's skills development in addition to their spiritual well-being. It is also takes cognizance that the Quranic schools have traditionally focused on teaching the Quran, as well as Hadith and jurisprudence over with little emphasis on skill for the prosperity and well-being of the students. This Angaya project, which we are inaugurating here in Gumi, is a World Bank intervention project through the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC/Epsd. Two other similar projects have been established in Gusau as well as Arana Moda, representing the 3 senatorial zones of the state. Government therefore seeks to operation of all stakeholders to make it very functional, thereby serving the purpose of its establishment, which to provide Islamic alongside Western education. As you heard earlier from the Commissioner of Education, this project is comprised of the construction of 9 hostels, teachers' quarters, a perimeter wall, solar-powered electrification boreholes, furniture, teaching and learning facilities, and much more. More importantly, the school has a vocational center where training in carpentry, woodwork, masonry, tailoring, computer appreciation, and cutlery will provide to the learners. This will enable them to practice the skills they acquire and assist them in earning a living. Let me also use this opportunity to call on all to patronize this institution by sending their awards to the school and safeguard the facilities provided. Government will work out an efficient feeding program in this school.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi hanyoyi. Tituna busau. At Nasarawar Burkullu of Bukum local government area, Governor Dauda Lawal commissioned a general hospital upgraded from the primary healthcare center in the area.
If you can remember when we came here campaigning, we made some promises to you. Of course, our priority always is security, and we're working on that tirelessly. The second most important is education, followed by healthcare. Remember the second time I came here and saw the primary healthcare at the time, I made a promise that I will upgrade this to a general hospital. Alhamdulillah, today we fulfill that promise. It is a hospital that will serve the people of Bukum State and the neighboring local government. As you can see, the buildings are up to standard. We have also provided equipment that will take care of your healthcare challenges, and we will continue to do more by providing more equipment so that healthcare will be taken care as it should be. Remember, about 2-3 months ago, I declared state of emergency in the area of health sector. When I came here and I saw the condition of the buildings, I was really disappointed, and something needs to be done. And alhamdulillah, I can comfortably say that we have fulfilled our promise to you today. Therefore, I want to thank you for all the support, the cooperation and understanding while, or rather during the construction of this wards, maternity and the rest of it. We are going to do this across all the local governments, inshallah. We have started, and today is the first day we are commissioning this hospital, Nasarawa Burkulu, under Bukuyum local government. You've gone around the building, you've also seen the facilities, and like I said, we will do more, inshallah. I therefore want to thank everyone that contributed toward the success of this upgrade from primary health care to a proper hospital in Nasarawa Burkulu, and this will also serve all the people around here as well as Bakura local government. Whatever we promise you under this regime, inshallah, we will fulfill all the promises. This is hospital, and I'm sure if you go around your school, you have seen what we're doing to all the primary schools as well as secondary schools. This is the aim of this government, and this is dividend of democracy. May Allah continue to help us to serve you better. Thank you.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi tituna busau. In Maru local government area, it was an inspection of the ongoing renovation of General Hospital Maru, which has reached an appreciable level of completion. The project, which includes repairing of all structures and providing state-of-the-art facilities, is expected to boost the capacity of the hospital for effective healthcare delivery. Also, the one-year anniversary of Governor Dauda Lawal has continued to witness commissioning of laudable projects by various personalities from within and outside the state. The first civilian governor of the state, Ahmad Sani, had the honor of commissioning the renovated College of Agriculture and Technology, Bakura.
I feel highly honored and privileged to stand before you today to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to Allah SWT and to the governor of the Zamfara state, Alhaji Dr. Dauda Lawal Dari, for two reasons. One, for the rehabilitation and reconstruction of all the buildings that were abandoned in the College of Agriculture, Bakura, and for inviting me as special guest honor for this commissioning. Your Excellency, when I learned that you are at Gumi, and I saw through the social media the project you have commissioned, and commissioned by the Center of Sokoto, and then I saw the other programs when I was invited. I now realize that you are just a silent achiever. You walk, but you don't talk. But I want to advise you that you should talk. Because these days, people will not understand that somebody is walking until and unless he speaks. I want to call upon the lecturers and students of this institution to please and please try to maintain this infrastructure development that the governor has done, because maintenance are very important. If you maintain these buildings and other infrastructure that were provided, I'm sure the government will continue to expand the institution. We just discussed, and I learned that a lot of many other things are on the way. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to support him and guide him to complete the project that he has mentioned to me that are on the way.
It can be recalled that this college was established in 1972 and was previously managed by the Division of Agriculture and Colleges of the Ahmad Bello University area. Due to some challenges, Ahmad Bello University area was unable to continue with the college and subsequently phased it out in 1990. After the creation of Zamfara State in 1996, the state governor then took over the facilities from Ahmad Bello University area with the intention of transforming it into a state conventional college of agriculture and animal science in Bakura town. The aim then was to provide a training ground for essential manpower in the field of agriculture. This dream was realized during Her Excellency's tenure as the first elected governor of the state, with the rehabilitation of the buildings and other facilities to form the nucleus of New College. The first set of students was admitted in 2000-2001 session. More than 2 decades after the establishment of the college, its structure became obsolete and the environment was no longer conducive to teaching as well as learning. As a government that identified education and agriculture among its major priorities, we deem it necessary to renovate the college and stock it with the essential facilities for quality agricultural education. We have also upgraded this institution from the College of Agriculture and Animal Science to the College of Agriculture and Technology, Bakura. The wisdom behind this upgrade is to enable the college to introduce some technical disciplines as a prerequisite for its transition from a monothetic to status of a polytechnic. Therefore, we are gathered here today to inaugurate the renovation works undertaken at this college, which includes the renovation and equipment of the admin block, agri laboratory, biology laboratory, science laboratory, lecture hall, and female and male hostels. Also constructed are 2 blocks of VIP toilets with 5 cells each, construction of a laundry facility, and rehabilitation of the college water system. I assure you we will in due course upgrade the water system, the residential quarters of this college as well. It is our hope that the college will continue to fulfill its mandate to providing the state and the entire Northwest region with the middle level manpower needs for agriculture and related services. I therefore call on the management of the college and the Ministry of Agriculture to ensure that adequate measures are taken for maintenance of the new and the renovated facilities.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi hanyoyi. Tituna ku sauko. At Kauran Namuda, it was the turn of the second civilian governor of the state, Mahmoud Aliyu Shinkafi as he graciously commissioned a newly constructed Tsangaya modern school in the area.
I'm highly delighted to be here for commission of this very important edifice today, constructed by this government of Dr. Dauda Londari, His Excellency. This gesture is very important. For a very long time, many aspirations had been yearning to come and do something like this, but God willing, it is only now, during the time of His Excellency Dr. Dauda Londari, this evidence is here in front of us again. That is how we gather here today to celebrate it. Your Excellency, thank you very much. There is no better time of doing this thing than this time. Investing in education infrastructure is the best in all places all over the world. We have a teeming great number of out-of-school children in this part of the country, and the Zamfara state is one of them. By building this space is a very big effort of reducing the number of these out-of-school children. So this is a real priority that the government should do, and it is done now. We are grateful to have it in the state in both places, and many more will come, I know, in other places. And the years going on, when these new students graduate, I'm sure more will be admitted and the infrastructure will be expanded. Again, it's a vocational center. It is equipped by up-to-date, globally, and highly skilled personnel that are going to train the children that are going to be here. So it is going to help in reducing the problem of insecurity we are having in this part of the country. I'm sure some of the informants that we are having, they are vulnerable because they are doing nothing. But for this, God willing, they are going to have something to be doing, and the formally educated and the excellence I've already mentioned, they are going to give them a little capital start doing business after graduating from this school.
The Tsangaya system of education, which is traditionally Quranic school system, has predated the Western school system and has existed for decades in the northern part of Nigeria. It has always been a source of moral and scholastic training for Muslim societies. It is mandatory for all Muslim children growing up to undergo this system of education. The system essentially provides basic Quranic education to pupils and students. It has contributed tremendously to promoting Quranic education, inculcating self-discipline, and fostering the spiritual growth of Muslim individuals and communities at large. However, over time, a gap was observed as attendees of this type of schools often ended up out of paid jobs to pay for themselves upon graduation. Hence, our decision to mainstream the two components and forms of education so as to integrate them for the betterment of the lives of our young people. It is heartwarming to note that this project is a World Bank intervention project through the Universal Basic Commission, UBEC, and Better Education Service Delivery for All, Epsd. It is also in line with Goal 4 of the SDGs, which aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. This goal support the reduction of disparities and inequalities in education, both in terms of access as well as quality. On this note, may I charge the relevant stakeholders to explore more ways of providing activities and programs that would enhance our commitment to the provision of quality and inclusive education, so that together we can make our state a shining example. Once again, I appreciate the special guest of honor, Alhaji Mahmoud Ali Shinkafi, for joining us to inaugurate this Angaya School in Oranamoda today. I also welcome all dignitaries who graced this occasion. I therefore call on you all to join in prayer for the restoration of peace and security in our state and the nation at large. The war against insecurity is a collective responsibility, and all hands must be on deck to ensure that we win this battle.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi tituna kusa. In Gusau, the Zamfara State Capital, acting National Chairman of the People Democratic Party (PDP), Ambassador Umar Damagum, commissioned roads reconstructed by the Governor Dauda Lawal-led administration.
Today, we have a new Zamfara. It's no more a glorified local government head. When I was coming here, I was telling the governor that this road is as if I'm in Abuja or Lagos, because the quality of the work that I have seen here, with all the attending paraphernalia that comes with the road, the solar, the cameras, you only find this in a developed city. Today in Zamfara State, this has come. So I want to congratulate the people of Zamfara for having Dauda Lawal today as your governor. I believe, I have no doubt and believe that he is going to change the narrative of this state. Despite the challenges that has bedeviled this state, the insecurity and what have you, the man is so focused. Despite the frustration he has received from people that have swear Zamfara to be doomed all this while, yet he is still working and focused. I think we should commend him. We should also pray that he continue on this drive that he strive to achieve.
Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the government and the people of Zamfara State, I extend our sincere appreciation to Ambassador Umar Iliya Damagum, the acting national chairman of our great party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, for honoring the invitation to inaugurate the strategic road linking UBA roundabout to Freedom Square in the heart of Gusau, which is the capital of Zamfara State. I'm truly honored to have the acting national chairman in our midst to witness and celebrate our promise for infrastructural development, which is one of our major campaign promises of accelerating the rapid socio-economic development of our dear state. While welcoming you and your delegation, I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to grant you good health and wisdom to lead our great party into greater heights. Invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is important to mention here that this project is crucial to our rescue mission for the infrastructural development throughout the 14 local government areas of the state. This is a significant milestone in our urban renewal agenda, which is in line with the cardinal objective of the present administration. Our gathering here today represents a departure from the low high quality infrastructure that will be enduring and beneficial to our people. This informal resolve to ensure that the infrastructure provided to the good people of Zamfara State is in tandem with modern standards. It is my sincere hope that the good people of Zamfara State will appreciate this by judicious use and protection of the facilities. The Ministry of Works and Infrastructure and Urban Development, as well as the Advisor Infrastructure and Urban Renewal, to ensure that adequate measures are taken for the maintenance of these roads.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi hanyoyi. Tituna kusa. Governor Dauda Lawal personally commissioned a block of offices accommodating 5 ministries totally renovated and fully equipped by his administration at the Jibirin Bala Yakubu State Secretariat as part of his determination to reinvigorate the state civil service for optimal performance.
I declare this building open today. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we took over exactly a year ago, the condition of this secretariat is unbelievable. Sometimes you begin to wonder how the civil servant actually work and function effectively. It was in a very, very horrible situation. And as responsible leader, I felt the need to give it a total rehabilitation, which includes Block A, B, and C. Alhamdulillah, today, the renovation of the first block, which is Block A, is completed. The building, as you'll see during the commissioning, is to provide befitting offices for our well-deserved civil servants in order for them to function effectively. And therefore, I want to use this opportunity to assure all civil servants of the state that what we are witnessing today is the beginning of our plans to enhance the service and boost the morale of workers in order to enhance productivity. As I announced last week, by the end of this month, beginning from June 2024, my government will commence the implementation of the 30,000 minimum wage for our workers across the state, as well as the 14 local governments. We will continue to unveil more welfare packages for the workers in due course, inshallah. However, we expect that in return, service will be more productive, efficient, and meaningful to our people. We hope to replicate the quality of service the Northern Regional Civil Service, which was known for in the colonial period and after independence. For the records, the civil service of Northern Nigeria was ranked the best after that of India in the entire British colonies. Our civil servants will begin to enjoy some of these changes we are bringing to the table. And let me say this, it's not only this secretariat that is refurbished, rebuilt, and reconstructed. We are doing that across all other ministries in the state, after which we will go to all the local governments in Zamfara state to make sure we are all in line with the objectives of my administration. I want to thank you for finding the time to be with us today. May Almighty Allah continue to guide us and to bless all of us. Thank you very much.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma, Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma, tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi hanyoyi, tituna kusa. Also, Gabna Dauda Lawal opened another Tsangaya school constructed in Daza area along Kauran Namoda Road, making the number of similar schools built by his administration to 3 zones of each senatorial district.
Modernized Angaya School, also known as Islamia School, are designed to integrate elements of Western education with traditional Islamic teachings. This system is aimed to encourage parents who may so harbor the ambition about purely Western education to send their children to these schools. By providing a balanced curriculum, we ensure that our children receive both religious and secular education, which equips them with the skills needed to survive in the modern world while staying rooted in their faith. This initiative will significantly help in reducing the number of out-of-school children that are lying for which Zamfara State has unfortunately run very, very hard. By opening a new business opportunity for these children, we hope to inspire many of them to pursue higher education in the future, thereby enhancing their prospects and contributing to the development of our dear state. I'm pleased to highlight that this project is part of the World Bank intervention supported by the Universal Basic Education Commission (UBEC) and the Better Education Service Delivery for All Epsd program. It aligns with Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), which aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education, as well as promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. This goal is critical in reducing disparities and inequalities in education, both in access as well as in quality. On this note, I urge all stakeholders to continue exploring ways to enhance our commitment to providing quality and inclusive education. Through our collective efforts, we will inshallah transform Zamfara State into a model of educational excellence. It is my honor and privilege to proceed to inaugurate this Nagara School here in Sokoto. I pray for a future filled with prosperity, development, and peaceful existence for our dear state.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi tituna busau. Governor Dauda Lawal also commissioned the renovated Maradun General Hospital.
We are here today in Maradun to commission this general hospital. As you can see, the hospital is upgraded, which is the first phase we did, and then the second phase is to bring other instruments or equipment that will be fully utilized for the benefit of our people in Maradun local government as well as the environment around here. If you remember, 2 months ago, we declared state of emergency in our health sector, which means something needs to be done in that regard. As I said, this is the first phase in Maradun. Within the next couple of weeks, this very hospital will be fully funded. The contract includes reconstruction as well as furnishing the hospital to a modern hospital, which is what we're doing around all the local governments, so that healthcare will be given the attention it deserves. This is our focus. And alhamdulillah, we are fulfilling all the promises we made to you when we came here campaigning for this position. I want to remind you that health is key. And that is why we're doing whatever we can, humanly possible, to make sure we provide adequate health care for our people. And we remain committed to doing that.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi tituna busau. Similarly, the governor had inspected General Hospital Talatan Mafara, where he ordered its immediate total renovation.
I've heard a lot about the hospital, and I said, let me come here today and see for myself. And I've seen horrible things that I can't even explain. On that basis, remember 2 months ago, I've declared state of emergency in the health sector. And these are some of the reasons why I declared that emergency. We are therefore working tirelessly day and night to make sure we deliver on our promises when you elected us into this position. And for that, after seeing the condition, today action will be taken, and I can assure you that this hospital will be completely renovated. There will be reconstruction, as well as providing equipment to take care of our health challenges, inshallah. Honestly, I'm even emotional right now about this station. You can imagine how we feel. What do we say? This is not leadership. And it's unfortunate. Politicians, please, let's take this very serious. God will judge us. God will judge us for this kind of action and inaction. It's high time we change our style and let's try to do the right thing within the limited resources that we have, no matter how little it is. Something urgent needs to be done. And I'm telling you that in the next coming few days, we are going to send a team here to do the proper assessment, and inshallah you will have a brand new hospital. It's also about the environment, about capacity building. We have School of Nursing across the states. We have unemployed nurses that are seeking for job. So we need to build human capacity to take care of our health challenges in Zamfara state. If it means going out of the state to look for more doctors, we will surely do that at any cost. I'm therefore appealing to you to stay and remain calm. Inshallah, relief has come to General Hospital, Talata Mafara. Thank you very much.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma. Zamfara wadauda sai godiya muke yi ma. Shekara guda mulki na yi muna ta jin.
Shekara guda ya zuba ayyuka na alfarma. Tituna na zamani gwamna ya yi tituna busoko. The governor also assessed abandoned projects at the Zamfara State University Talata Mafara and directed contractor handling the projects to resume work.
We are here today in Zamfara State University Talata Mafara to see for ourselves the condition of the school as well as all the buildings surrounding the school or within the school. I've heard a lot about this, but I haven't had the opportunity to come and see. Alhamdulillah, today I'm here and I've seen the condition of the school. I've seen all the buildings and all the uncompleted buildings and faculties and so on and so forth. Well, as you're aware, we declared emergency in education sometimes last year, 2023, I think November 14th, 2023. And education is key to every aspect of development, and we take it very, very serious. You are aware the condition we found the state when we took over, where for good 3 years
NECO and WAEC were not paid by the government, and therefore our students couldn't get their certificate or even sit for the exams. We had to make some arrangements to settle both WAEC and NECO in order for our students to write those exams, as well as get their certificate in order for them to continue their education. You're also aware of the measures we've taken in terms of rehabilitating all the secondary schools as well as primary schools across the 14 local governments. And those are key to whatever we are going to do in this aspect of education. Now we're here in Zamfara. You've seen the condition of the university, where basically there are no structures. They're just incomplete buildings. So part of what we agreed to resolve is to make sure we bring all the contractors back to site so that they can continue contractors, inshallah, will resume here to complete these uncompleted. So be patient with us. We are aware of all the challenges and we are facing those challenges squarely. We are responsible government. We made promises, we made commitments, and inshallah we will fulfill those commitments. Like I always said, education is key. Education is key. Education is key. Without which we will not move. Therefore, I'm appealing to you to remain calm, to remain patient. We are aware of all the challenges you're facing, and inshallah, these challenges will be history in the nearest future. Thank you very much.
Gwamna mun yaba ka mana ayyuka na alfarma Zamfara.